Polygamy means a system of marriage whereby a person has more than one spouse. Polygamy can be of two types. Polygyny is where a man marries multiple women, and polyandry is where a woman marries multiple men. The Quran is the only religious scripture that says, marry only one. No other religious book instructs men to have only one wife. Other scriptures allow marrying multiple wives. Many Hindu religious personalities had multiple wives. King Dashrath, the father of Rama, had more than one wife. Krishna had 16,108 wives. Early Christian men were permitted many wives. The church later restricted the number of wives to one. Polygyny is permitted in Judaism. Abraham had 3 wives and Solomon had 700. Rabbi Gershom ben Yehuda banned it in 960 CE. Sephardic Jews continued till 1950. The Chief Rabbinate of Israel extended the ban. Chief Rabbinate of Hindus are more polygynous than Muslims. A 1975 report mentions that polygamous marriages were 5.06% among Hindus and 4.31% among Muslims. Only Muslim men are permitted to have more than one wife. It is illegal for any non-Muslim in India to have more than one wife. The Hindu Marriage Act of 1954 made it illegal for Hindus to have more than one wife. Let us now analyze why Islam allows a man to have more than one wife. The Quran is the only religious book that says, marry only one. Marry women of your choice, 2 or 3 or 4. But if ye fear that ye shall not be able to deal justly with them, then only one. Al-Quran Qati. Before the Quran, there was no upper limit for polygyny. Islam put an upper limit of 4 wives. Islam permits marrying up to 4 women only if he deals justly with them. Surah Al-Nisa verse 129 says, "Ye are never able to be fair and just as between women, even if it is your ardent desire." Polygyny is not a rule but an exception. It is a misconception that it is compulsory for a Muslim man to have more than one wife. Polygyny is permissible but not obligatory. The average lifespan of females is more than that of males. Males and females are born in approximately the same ratio. A female child has more immunity than a male child. More deaths occur among males during the pediatric age. One finds more widows in the world than widowers. India has more males than females due to female foeticide and infanticide. Daily, around 7,000 girls are killed in the womb or after birth. Stopping this practice could balance the gender ratio in India. World female population is more than male population. In the USA, women outnumber men by 4.8 million. New York has 500,000 more females. Germany has 1.2 million more females. Bangladesh has 4.2 million more females. Russia has 10 million more females. The European Union has 10.2 million more females. Restricting each man to one wife is not practical. Even if every man married one woman, millions of women in the USA would remain unmarried. The same applies to Germany, Bangladesh, Russia, and the European Union. Suppose your sister is one of these unmarried women. She can either marry a man with a wife or become public property. There is no other option. Islam prefers giving women an honorable position by permitting the first option. Excess of women is not the only reason why a man is allowed to marry more than one woman. There are several other reasons besides this. Suppose the wife is sterile or barren and the couple is unable to have children. So what's the harm in a man having 2 wives as long as he deals with them justly? Even if the wife may not desire to have a child and the husband wishes to continue his progeny, he can keep the first wife and marry a second, treating both with justice and equality. Suppose a wife suffers from a severe illness or disease. The husband can keep the first wife and take a second wife to support the family. Islam permits limited polygyny mainly to protect the modesty of women.